Hey there, Lisa here. If you go to sleep at night and you feel like you've done something, more than likely you have. We consider this that you work for the army of the Lord or you're working for the bad guys. Either way, I'm speaking to you. These theorems are based on Dolores Cannon's work, reading my Bible, and my own personal experiences. Now, I'm here today I'm trying not to be out, but Spirit keeps bringing stuff to me. The last two times I pulled ET Experiencer cards, the abduction card came out, and I said, You've been abducted. Well, Spirit wants me to tell you about an abduction experience I've had, and today, working out, whilst I was on the floor doing my crunches, I got a download and an experience. Sometimes these experiences get etched in your mind like you can't forget about it, okay? And I'm going to tell you about one of my experiences. Um, and how it correlates to a crime group that operates here on planet Earth. Now, when the aliens abduct us, the good guys, they don't traumatize us, okay? As far as I'm aware. Now, there are bad ones and there are good ones. The good ones monitor us because of what I'm reading about the haarp and how it affects certain individuals, our blood chemistry, and our DNA. Okay? Um, let's see. How do I explain the situation? Um, so, I. Okay. Let's go back. We're going to go back and I'm going to give you some backstory. There is a court trial going on, and it involves many people, many countries, and it's about elite people terrorizing regular citizens like you and I. Okay, and this is real, people, and I'm not stating this as fiction. I'm not stating this as being made up. God tells me when I came out and said President Trump is going to be president when Biden was in office, Trump became president. Now they tell me this is going to come out to the public, and it won't be too much longer, I hear. And Michael just said yes. So the trial's going on. It involves the United Kingdom, Spain, Canada, America, Turkey, China, South America, Mexico, Norway, and Sweden. Okay. Any other countries, you're welcome to join in. So, let's look at conglomerates. The evil conglomerate, I call it, right? I did a soliloquy about it. There is such a thing, people. And they were planning with a particular person who operates in the industry of entertainment, a woman. She's in her 70s. She has to take her teeth out at night. And she wants to compete with me. Look, these are my real babies. And I've taken all sorts of abuse. Anyway, they wanted to do a TV show called The Kingdom. Okay? And they wanted to show you how elite they were. Now, these people find people. One guy gives a lot of money to churches. The wife of an actor had an ability to have orphans. There is the one that takes her teeth out has the ability to round up people in a what do you call those things? Theme park. They look for regular people with not a lot of money who can't defend themselves. They pay your neighbors or your apartment property manager to get into your place. They put CCTV cameras in and they watch you in your life for entertainment. And they have the ability, they've been given, some of these people have government contracts. Unbeknownst, I truly, truly believe, unbeknownst to the government, they utilize these things for personal gratification. I pray every day that our government wises up to who these people are. They're international terrorists, okay? They're an international terrorist group that uses energetic weapons combined with witchcraft and warlockery. And that's how they've been hiding, doing this for a long time. They have coffee exchanges, they sell drugs, and through the entertainment industry, they human traffic and create snuff porn. Now, this is an evil conglomerate, okay? And I'm probably saying more stuff very bluntly than somebody like Hunter S. Thompson would have done. He would have done it very diplomatically, or kind of went into the woodwork to try and take these people down. Now, I believe he was killed on purpose by these people because he was onto them, all right? So to the abductees, here's one of my experiences. So I woke up, opened my eyes, and I'm on like a gurney in a what would look like an operating room, and I see this guy, and he just, okay, I wasn't supposed to be awake. They use drugs. People in law enforcement could tell you how they put people out, and that these people have all that ability to garner that stuff. And I was taken to some place to be fucked with, and I think just to be fucked. The spirits told me the guy's name was Ollie, and I remember I could draw you a picture of what he looked like. Is that his real name? Well, then these people, they have energetic weapons that can distort and change memory. So they made it seem like I was on a spaceship, and they told me Ollie, and I believe I have a video where I say this, was a spaceship designer. I know a spaceship designer named Ollie. I'm pretty sure I said that. So they've implanted the memory of this guy and made their little operating room look like a spaceship thing, right? And the spaceships, though, the little containers they put you in and stuff like that. But they changed the parameters of what I saw based on the things they heard me say. Now, Mystic Tori has come out and say, you say too much. And she's right. I do say too much. I can't stop myself. I'm sorry. I think this is so hilarious. I know. Oh, and I got 2 new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. So here's what I know about you two new subscribers that Spirit has told me. The reason why the number went up 2 is because you are people of important. You're either politicians, real rock stars who don't do this fucked up shit, or you're actors and actresses, or you're politicians or something. So they can't fudge the number on you guys. And then that guy, the Ponzi schemer that I sang about this morning, so he could say, oh, well, nobody really watches her. No, because he's paying some fucking moron who works for YouTube or Google to keep my numbers repressed. And by the way, you who get paid by that guy, you might not know it's that guy paying you, but you're going to go to jail. Because somebody's going to come and say to you, do you think this was a right thing to do? Trust me, this is going to happen. Anyway, so my experience with Ollie was a false abduction experience. And I'm thinking, since they want me to tell you about it, you must have some importance to the Federation, and they don't want you to be afraid of them. Okay? So these people wanted to do a TV show called The Kingdom. Well, God ain't having it. All right? I'm sorry, but the God, the only God, the fucking God said, the God who says fuck, says that's not happening. And what they were going to show you is how they manipulate people. They were going to bring you into their world of CCTV cameras, smoking a lot of dope, which, trust me, people, I do my share of weed smoking. But, when you go and you get let's hang out, all us entertainers, look, we're all actors and actresses, look how important we are. And then they get into regular people's lives. You're going to find out some of these famous people doing insurance fraud, credit card scams, they steal identities, and they hack into people's bank accounts. So you got actors and actresses who actually get to know other actors and actresses. They come through 5D, find out your information, and start scamming your bank accounts. If you're wondering why you're short of money, it's your fucking buddy that you think is so fucking cool. And they play you. They silence your mind. If you, all of a sudden, you had a good night's sleep and you worked out and all of a sudden you're yawning, that's somebody trying to get in to look at your memories or to make you ignore something. Walk away, just walk away. Leave it alone. Leave your jewelry at home. Don't lock your safe. It's okay. They fill you with all sorts of stuff so they can come into your world and fuck you over. Okay? So, my whole experience with Ollie, because they just told me this morning, it was like a download, that Ollie was part of this kingdom. And Ollie was there really, I guess I was human trafficked through this enterprise in one way or another. And I've also been cut and scarred and they're broken, and there's video evidence of it that eventually is going to come out. As I speak to you right now, everything I'm saying is circumstantial. So if you want to sue me, go ahead and try. Okay? Spirit says go ahead and try. Anyway, I have mentioned names on this channel because I have drawn the line in the sand, and it's like, no, Lisa Pacini is going to pull this whole conglomerate down. So I'm there for you. More than likely, since they told me to tell this story, your abduction scene was done by an evil conglomerate and made it seem like it was aliens. Now, the Federation is effing real, people. You don't have to believe me, but they're concerned, okay, because these people have garnered, what's the name of that thing they garnered? Skylab. They have actors and actresses who human traffic, have the keys and the codes to Skylab. I don't know what that means. I don't know what Skylab is. I don't even know if Skylab is real. This is what Spirit's telling me. There's an actress from Texas who's made me into a voodoo doll, okay? And she wears a pig mask when she does snuff porn movies. There's 3 women who wear pig masks made by a toy manufacturer in Texas. This Texas actress, who is supported by people in Texas, has the keys or the codes to Skylab, and thereby they can use energetic weapons. Now there's 2 in Canada who can do it, and I don't know what the other countries are. I'm fighting these two women very heavily, okay? It's very interesting, and they've got people doing water magic, which is interesting since I speak to Ocean, very foolish thing, and I've been asking for your water magician to get drowned. So if somebody ends up drowned in their own bed, that's why, because I reversed the magic. But they did flood my apartment. So I'm I'm doing stuff, people. I actually do stuff in the etheric realm, and it's gonna come out. Um, Eventually, this story will be able to be told in its entirety, and it won't have to be as fiction, and that I've been told by my Federation friends that when you laugh at me when I say Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump have been warlocked, and they said they tell me, Lisa, someday people won't laugh at that. So it's this court case, I think, that's going to bring it out. Anyway, so you know, if you've been through the abductee thing, it's more than likely people here on Earth who they're trying to put fear. You're somebody they're afraid of. Know that to be true. Tell your story. Don't be afraid. Look, I'm wearing a blue wig telling my story. Um, my spirit team, it's like when I put the blue wig on, then it's like it's on, so they channel to me. They love it. I don't know why, but they love it. I think it bothers them that I've had stuff done to my head. Okay, so I think my spirit team feels a little guilty. Anyway, there's all I'm going to tell you about the story for today. You're fighting the evil conglomerate. You're in give it to God, okay? Let God know everything. Tell people. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to talk and tell your story, okay? We all have a piece of the puzzle, and the more people who come forward and talk and say, hey, this happened to me, and I think it was, sit in meditation. When you sit in the quietude and you can hear it from spirit, you're going to be knowing whether it's truth or not. So if this resonates with you, then it's for you. A lot of the tarot readers say that. If what I'm saying doesn't resonate for you, then you're not part of this experience. And I wrote in one of my description boxes, I just have to put this out there. I saw a snippet of information that Bashir guy was being called a fraud. He's being targeted by the evil conglomerate because he won't say bad things about somebody. Okay? That guy is not a fraud. I've listened to him. He's very logical and he's very clear. He connects to a whole different group of aliens than I do. Okay? But he is not a fraud. He's been set up. That's my opinion. That's this psychic's psychic opinion. He connects with a whole different aspect of the alien group, and he's not a bad guy. They're not bad guys. I don't know his people. I don't connect to his energy. I just know he's been set up. And he's been set up by this evil conglomerate. Anyway, that's all I have to say today. If you watched me this far, thank you for listening. I appreciate you more than you can ever know. Remember, you are amazing and you have more power than you can ever effing imagine. Be well, people, and remember, I do really care and I love you. Bye now.